Thank you very much for the opportunity. It's a great pleasure to be here, and we'll get right into it. Understanding historical intentions has always been very important in travel, and but also willingness to pay of customers is very helpful if you want to maximize revenues. I mean, we are talking about revenue uplift. I think most of the, if not half of the discussions are about revenue uplift. But the big impact is in anticipating and accurately predicting intent and willingness to pay. And where the needle moves significantly, exactly this anticipation part of it. Doing that is extremely tough because you need lots of different data sources. Most of them are big data streams. You need enormous cloud infrastructure and computational resources to deal with this enormous amount of data, which can be petabyte order of magnitude. And you need a great deal of data science and data engineering expertise combined with very, very good understanding of the industry. And that is very, very tough to do. We felt this pain as a customer and decided to build a solution. ZYTLYN Technologies is laser focused on extracting every drop of value of data and AI, giving aviation and travel customers the capability to optimize their critical decisions. And we do that through our prediction as a service solution. So we give our customers contextual predictive capabilities without needing to replace any of their existing systems. We've built a probabilistic prediction platform for traveler propensity. And this is another aspect that I wanted to quickly cover is we are really focused on airlines, airports, and travel agencies, and many others across the travel. And most of those companies, they are facing big challenges when it comes to predicting intent, demand, willingness to pay. And research shows that you are leaving essentially 10% on the table on average. For airlines alone, this means 87 billion annually. And so it's a major, major opportunity. And it also shows that I think the pandemic has actually triggered a lot of kind of realization, in terms of, historical data is extremely valuable, but you need to really be able to combine it with contextual data in order to have like very good, anticipate reliably the uncertainties that are on the horizon, whether it's 1 week from now, 1 month from now, or 3 months, a quarter, a year from now. And we've essentially developed a prediction as a service platform, which in essence is fed with a wide range of different data sources, most of them contextual data sources. And that adds a lot of value to the usual sort of historical year-on-year comparative sort of analysis. We would know, our model would know if a route is closed, or on a route there is a disruption, or there is massive amounts of people trying to book certain route because there is an event or there's a conference going on. We call that contextual sort of understanding. So through our data partners, it makes us arguably one of the world's largest big data players in travel. Our platform processes and transforms various disparate signals, and using machine learning, we generate real-time predictive insights, giving our customers the ability to optimize critical decisions, which can be for analysts, managers, executive, as well as for automated workflows. Right. Here's just a sneak peek into our contextual, unconstrained demand forecasting, and where we are disrupting how predictions are done, with early results showing significant accuracy improvements and with predictive metadata accompanying the predictions to ensure unparalleled visibility, right? One thing is to have a prediction, another is to give the exact uncertainty about that specific prediction. And this is what we call quantified uncertainty and risk management. A lot of our customers are taking big decisions with our predictions, so we are putting in place strong risk management mechanisms. Over here, we're just showing you a sneak peek into what are the data sources we use. We have the categories on the left, and there's hundreds of different data sources behind those categories. In the middle, there's a lot of processing and machine learning steps that are displayed. And on the right, you see what do we actually generate. We have a catalog of predictions that come out through our prediction as a service, one of them being demand. And we do that on a daily basis, specific to origin destinations and cabin classes. Here are some of the use cases, and they're spread across airlines, airports, and travel agencies. I'll give you an example. Optimizing revenue management for airlines, network planning, schedules, algorithmic marketing and ads, more geared towards OTAs, dynamic scaling of travel agents, major impact on TMCs and forecasting passenger volumes, which is something we're doing for our airport customers. Our patent pending technologies, together with our growing range of data partners, puts us in a very unique position, allowing us to offer predictive insights with exceptional accuracies and predictive metadata not available anywhere else. We are essentially a team of hardcore data scientists, engineers, and industry experts with a mission to have a major impact in travel. We're backed by leading venture capital firms like Plug and Play, Century Oak, Geneva Foundation for Technological Innovation, and very strategic advisors such as Elias Mirat, Managing Director at Sotaris, Julia Zato, former president of Amadeus. We've just finalized our first financing round. We raised $2.5 million in an oversubscribed financing round with exceptional traction with customers already now across airlines, agencies, and airports. We always say nothing is random because things only seem random if you don't see the full picture and how everything is correlated. Thank you very much.
Great. Thanks a lot, Houman. Appreciate it. Dragons, what do you think? Oh, you're on mute, Lola.
Again, I know, this mute. Now, I'll jump in real quick. Houman, a really great product. I think it's really powerful. I think the one advice I will give is on the storytelling, because it offers a lot. It does a lot. It goes across lots of different kinds of customer bases. But if you just took one and say, think about this airline. This is what this airline is trying to do. And then just walk us through that journey. Then it captivates us a lot more because you do have a powerful product. So that would be my advice to you.
Thank you very much.
I did notice that you had a bingo on all of the AI and ML terms. So that was a full bingo card of all of the fancy ML terms. So I hear Lola. There was one other thing that I was wondering. There is this company called PredictHQ that went to market, I think, 10 years ago or something, that I believe claimed something similar. So how do you stack up to these kind of competitors?
I need to be careful because one of their I think their employee number 3, their engineer, is now our head of engineering. So I need to be careful not to say anything negative about PredictHQ. It seems to be a very nice company, and they're doing well in a certain space, which is really about events and conferences. So when there are things in the world that you need to make commercial decisions that hinges on understanding events and conferences, I think they have a great product. Where we are is covering the 95% other contextual information and insights that drive demand. Because events and conferences is just a needle in a haystack, and we cover essentially the rest. And so I would say we're entirely different than where they operate.
Can you explain some of the, right? So you mentioned a lot of data partners. Can you mention some of those partners to give that a little more body or understanding from my mind?
So at the moment, we have around 10 partners, which gives us global coverage. These are OTAs, meta-search, airline, airports, GDS. These are the partners. And we will make an announcement of the exact names of the partners. Because one of the things with predictions and AI modeling is it's as good as the data that goes into the model to train it, right?
Okay.
And
I basically had the same impression as Lola. You showed a slide with use cases, but they were still pretty abstract. So maybe can you just lead us through like one example of what an actual customer of yours really did with the product?
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll pick one example in an airline, one agency, one airport. Try to be quick. One of our airline engagements, that our customer is trying to use our predictions on demand to help with network planning, to make better decisions on what are the routes they should be looking at on medium and long term. Another one is in revenue management. Another one is in continuous pricing, using our predictions at a daily level to actually change their pricing points. And then on an agency side, one OTA we are engaged with is using our predictions to help with algorithmic changes in their marketing spend, so deciding which markets to advertise more and less. And then with one major TMC is around scaling up and down their agency resource allocation, which is 90% of their cost, and it runs in the billions.
Great. Thank you very much, Houman. Well done. Appreciate it.
Thank you.